What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. All right, so, man, we got Charleston White. Charleston White has a real message for Yungeen Ace, which is a Jacksonville rapper, and Yella Beezy, which is a Texas rapper. And he's saying what rappers do wrong after, the beef situation and when things take place. Man, I want to say shout out to Foolio, and my condolences goes out to his family, his fans, his friends, everybody that supported him, man. It's a tragic when we lose someone at all, but especially a young man with talent, with such talent, bro. That's crazy. But we're going to check what Charleston White has to say. Spicy. Oh, yeah, shout out to Say Cheese, bro. I got this video from Say Cheese. Say Cheese doing his thing over there. Shout out to Say Cheese.
Yeah, my bad, my nigga.
That's crazy, man. Our last interview, Foolio passed away a month ago. Now, as you can see, his account.
Now, we all know Charleston White do not bite his tongue, bro. So hopefully this video is not offending anybody or any of his fans, Foolio fans, because Charleston White is going to say what he want to say.
It's still rolling. Somebody, I guess he's a demigod. He isn't really technically dead. Still
dead in the motherfucker. That nigga dead.
Wow.
In the motherfucker. Whoever running that account is dumb and stupid, and they couldn't wait for him to die to play like they was him. Yeah, that's one of them riding that homeboy. Nigga couldn't wait for you to die. They got access to your account. My nigga down, hum, because if whoever really love him and care about him, they wouldn't be doing that account like that if they really fuck with him. Yeah, that's one of them homeboys that's fucking his baby mama. That matter of fact, that might be the nigga that girl he go with. That's who that is. Yeah, there ain't nobody that love him and care about him.
Did you see the surveillance with the three guys?
No, his death really ain't that interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, it was only sad at first, and it was sad.
Wow.
Yeah,
bro.
it was sad at first, homie. I was really emotionally affected by it.
Gangsta Williams told me in the interview that one of his friends wants to get out of the streets but doesn't want to be judged.
Then he don't want to get out the streets. Yeah, he go die out there too then, nigga.
You feel like that's majority of black young African Americans?
Nah, them niggas don't want to get out the streets.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think people realize how real it is but don't want to get out because they don't want to look weak?
No.
Nah, I think it's different, Charleston, bro. I agree on some of the things you're saying, but not this particular thing right here, bro. Most people who lives in the streets or live in poverty, bro, I'm not saying everybody, I would say at least 89 to 88% of people, they don't want to be there. They are a product of their own environment, Charleston, bro. Like, you've been there before. Or so you claim you've been there before, my boy. I think these young cats do want to be out the streets. They doing what they necessarily have to do to survive in their environment, bro. Nah, bro, I can't agree with you on that one. Nah.
It's real easy to get out the streets.
It's not.
Just get out. Don't go over there no more. Just that easy.
You still got to walk to school and go to the store and everything. You can't avoid society. Bro, you can't avoid it.
Don't go out. Don't go over there no more. It's real easy, homie. It take a lot of effort to wake up and hit the streets every day. Take a lot of effort. So, I know a lot of niggas who straddle the fence and act like they want to get out the streets. But niggas, they deliberately straddle the fence to have one in and one out because they feel like they playing it safe. My mama always said, son, you ain't gonna never stop doing nothing that you ain't tired of doing. When you get sick or tired or going through what you going through, nigga, you will change. When you really sick and tired, you don't care what people think. You don't care how they looking at you, homie. Nigga, I'm tired of this shit, homie. Man, you niggas. But nigga, when you a weak boy, acting like a man, then you base your decisions based off what people think about you. So now I don't think that boy really want to come out the streets. He is weak.
Yeah, he gained 900,000 followers after he died.
Man, don't y'all wait till I die to do me like that. He gained almost 1 million followers after he died. Man, don't do me like that.
What do you
y'all.
think it is? It seems like people are obsessed, or it's like this big like people are fascinated with death.
No, they're not.
You don't think so?
Because if people are fascinated with death, why they seem like they moved by death? You can't speak on dead people. If they were really fascinated, then why do they try to protect? Well, you can't speak on dead people. You got to, if they fascinated with it.
No, I think it's one of them things, people don't really know what happens after death. So when somebody dies, it's like it's intriguing. It's like
Well, they say karma gets you. They say you go to heaven. The people say a bunch of things. I think people are just more. I think people enjoy your downfall. And death is a downfall.
It is.
Death is a downfall. So I think people enjoy to see your downfall. The support is real when you don't know it's there.
What would you tell Yungeen Ace right now? Yungeen Ace is the guy who Arch Enemies released 2 songs after that. Because Yungeen Ace is in the same boat as a Yella Beezy, I would say. The guy that they were beefing with is dead. It's really hard to keep fans interested when somebody dies. You know, people like to say Yella Beezy fell off this and that, but it's like when Mo3 died, the story ended.
Man, let me just say this, homie. If these niggas could do interviews, right? If they could do interviews and articulate the history, articulate the story, and humanize this shit, they could go on to sell records. They could go on and write raps. You got to close the chapter. You can't just let it in. You have to close it and then open a new chapter. So what do I mean by that? You have to come narrate the story for us in an interview, in a movie, in a documentary. And you have to tell your side. And you have to humanize every death that was associated with this beef on both sides. You have to acknowledge that there's pain on both sides. You have to acknowledge that we're wrong on both sides, but you have to narrate this story so that you can close this chapter. And you move on and open the book for the next chapter. Other than that, it all ends with Foolio. Because that one song he made looked like he was taking credit for the death. Yeah, it did numbers. But you can't perform it. And it draw the crowd, it draw the audience, it get the sponsorships, it get the marketing and the advertisement that it needs. I think that's the biggest. I think that's one of the main things that's hindering today's young artists is they can't do interviews, or they don't give interviews, and they could give you an intellectual conversation to narrate their journey, whether it's good or bad. I've seen one artist do that, homie, and he reached milestones after that, and that was Lil Baby. After that documentary, I think every artist should have something like that.
What about Kevin Gates? He's pretty good at interviews.
We went on a journey with Kevin Gates. So man, Kevin Gates not only gave you interviews, he gave you songs to narrate the journey. Whether the Super Gremlin, you know, with Drika, whether he was high, got off drugs. It's a journey, homie. That it's a journey that we can go back and look at. From the time he kicked the chick on the stage to going to jail to, man, we've seen him evolve. We've seen him grow. We've seen him develop. But he's also done that through doing multiple interviews over time, over the years, highlighting his growth, narrating his backstory to how he got here today. So, homie, you don't see no more artists doing that no more. And I think that's what's keeping them stagnant. That's what's keeping them stuck to who they were compared to where they are now.
I noticed Yella Beezy. I noticed Yungeen Ace. A lot of other artists who were their enemy or op or whatever they say died. They act like they don't speak on it. I guess that's the gangster. That's not good for business, but the gangster street image part, they don't speak on it. They never address it. And if they do, it's years later, nobody cares no more.
That's what's holding them back.
Yep. I think so too.
Yeah, homie, that's what's holding them back, homie. When you don't speak on it, it leaves you stuck there. It shows you that you hadn't grown, or we need to see some growth, homie. We need to see something that separates you from this.
That's real. I hope they see this too, cause
I mean, we need something to separate you from this, because your rap talents.
But then that goes against the street code though. When you speak
Well,
on some
this
shit.
ain't about the street code, homie. You got fans. You got fans. You got an audience. You got a demographics. You got people who enjoy the culture. You got people who enjoy your specific music. You got people who honor your talents. So what about them? Well, what about them? Because when you don't, it keeps your talents and your gift tied to this circumstance. And we never give your talents and your gifts the benefit of the doubt to be anything past this beef.
That's just the realest shit you said. Well, this is real, because I feel the
Homie,
same
cause
way.
I'm saying, nigga, Trap Boy Freddy just dropped a motherfucker from jail. Nigga, we supposed to be bumping. But because we can't untie this.
Yeah.
Same with Yella Beezy, homie. He had a badass song, about 6-7 months ago, jamming like a motherfucker. But you gotta untie this.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, even with Earl Spence, nigga, Earl had to somewhat to a degree gotta separate himself from this. Man, Yungeen Ace, man, nigga, he gotta separate himself from that. And he got to put it on his shoulders to try to be the one nigga to rise up and be the bigger person out of Jacksonville.
I don't think these dudes know how to do it without telling on themselves. That's what it is.
Man,
Because you kind of bring light too.
I don't have to say nothing about us, nigga. All I'm offering is compassion and empathy. Not sympathy, but empathy for the other side.
That's real.
I ain't gotta speak on nothing, homie, but to acknowledge the fact that, my nigga, we done hurt one another. And one of us from either side gotta try to make something right out of this. And I'm gonna be the one to start on our side, my nigga. Yeah, nah, my nigga, it's a hell of a nigga. It's a hell of a nigga to say, man, listen. That nigga Mo3 mama asked me to stop. Yeah, man, and yeah, just because she asked me, my nigga. Yeah, that's what Trap said. Nigga, I've been fucking with that nigga ever since. Because you got to honor that, homie. And he hurting too. He done buried some niggas. Mo them done buried some niggas. But nigga, what kind of nigga, homie, if a nigga mama come to him and say, listen, baby, I ain't got nothing to do with none of this street stuff. I'm just saying as his mother. What kind of nigga is you, nigga? Nigga, we that cold? Homie, there's no way. Nah, my nigga, nah. And I done said some things about some of these rap nigga mamas, homie, but nigga, nah, homie, nah. Nigga, if King Von mama was to say something, nigga, I wouldn't buck back at that woman. Mama Duck a little different, but nah, Mama Duck, yeah, but nah, homie, nigga, if King Von mama, if Gilly's son's mother, homie, there's no way, nigga, I would be mean and cruel to them women. So, nigga, when I done that interview with Trap, homie, you know, the nigga straight up said, homie, he got some, done said, man, chill. So, homie, if these niggas was smart, they would. I stopped the Rico. Yeah, I stopped them Rico charges. If me and my, nigga. That's how we hit the reset button, people. Nigga, Jacksonville want some healing, my nigga. Nigga, man, them people want some healing. So, nigga, yeah, if I was young and age, nigga, I give my city, I give my city what they deserve.
Man, that was deep, boy. Charleston White said a mouthful, bro. He said a mouthful. Like, I know sometimes he don't make sense to me, but this particular interview with Say Cheese, bro, he really made a whole lot of sense. A whole lot of sense, man. I'm hoping these young kings and queens out here can change their train of thoughts, bro. We're losing too many kings and queens at a very early age over gun violence, bro. Over gun violence. All colors and creeds and shapes and sizes and everything. Man, my condolences goes out to Foolio peoples, his family, his friends, his fans, and once again, hopefully Young Ace can turn this thing around and make it a positive thing, like for the people in his community and everything, you know, because right now them boys been beefing for a long time. And like Charleston said, it's this perfect time right now for him to change everything around, get to some more money, and have a positive image out there, you know. It's never too late. Never too late.